I describe my work process as working mostly with documents. So it requires a lot of close reading and a lot of interpretation and a lot of detective work. And then you engage in my favorite part of historical work, which is world building. We can take a look at the time period and see what else was going on. We can go and look at the maps of the region where these protagonists lived in and kind of explore what was their built environment like, what worried them, what they were troubled by. And then we can give you a context that goes from this very single object to the larger institutional setting. They were part of their professional lives, to the larger environment, their city, their state. Because I am interested in work and technology, often I kind of question some of my colleagues, especially the mathematicians who I know least about. I come up to them and I ask them a lot of questions about how they work, how they think of new ideas, how they collaborate, because in history or in anthropology, which are the disciplines I'm more familiar with, we have less of that. My office is located in the mathematics building. I saw mathematicians at work, and it really surprised me because they would have these conferences, basically, where a few mathematicians meet to discuss an important problem. And they use the whiteboard and they kind of raise their voices in excitement. And it was very different from how I do my research, but it got me very interested in this process of generating ideas together with using a visual aid to chart ideas. And I learned a lot from kind of watching them and seeing them at work.